Hey, what's up, you guys? Jody Williams here. As you know, I'm co-host with Ryan Espy on our show, The K&M Connection, on Tuesday mornings. And if you guys follow that, you know I always usually have a Soapbox Edition for the most part. And this will be part 2 of the Soapbox. So this past Tuesday, my Soapbox had to do with contracts, right? And so I just want to say this, get this off my chest. You guys can feel free to, comment, whatever. But some people need to realize with our sport that COVID did a lot of things. It kind of wiped everybody out for the most part, put everybody on us here, and we're trying to recover from that. And as far as our sport goes, it was a good thing and sometimes bad thing. But what you got to do is focus on the glass that's half full instead of half empty. What I mean by that is that look what COVID has done. We come out almost smelling like a rose, and for some way, somehow, we still find a way to, shit all over it. Look how many promotions are out there right now, right? Think about it. AEW, right? Australia, the reboot of Arm Wars, right? United Kingdom area. You got East vs. West, right? In Turkey, King of the Table in Dubai. You got the Monster Factory, and here in the States. Add the High Five, add those guys in there. Add in Canada what Magna's doing, And what does all that have in common? It's global now. We didn't have that 4 or 5 years ago, okay? We didn't have as many promotions as it does now. And, for some reason, we got promoters and we got they can't see eye to eye on things. We got some people who say things that may or may not be true. And I think we're just missing the big picture because we, as a whole, want our sport to grow. And I know more often times than not, for me, I don't know about you guys, but for me, it angers me when I see things like cornhole get publicity on ESPN. It angers me when I see slap boxing, that's pretty still new, get all this publicity, right? And here's arm wrestling, our sport still stuck in neutral, Now, what's the cause? I don't know. We can all speculate that. I'll throw my 2 cents in. I think with arm wrestling, we should not try to be like somebody else, okay? We are not WWE. We are not MMA. Now, I will say this, though. What's making it mainstream is that the build-up, I don't mind trash talking as long as it's in a respectful way. We do have a handful of people out there who take it too far, and to the point where they're kind of crossing the no man's lands and make it personal, That's where it's not even about arm wrestling no more. And I might have said this before. So we need to get back to where it needs to be, right? So let's just talk about Ingan and Ryan Bowen, or Bowen and Neil Pickup. Whatever happened between those gentlemen, it's like, look, we are in the same fraternity, right? The same arm wrestling community. In some way, somehow, we're fighting amongst each other, With the contract thing, if you saw my last video, check it out on my YouTube. I told you how I felt about contracts, and everybody has their own opinion. I'm not saying what I'm saying is right. I'm just saying what I believe in, and I'm not, if you want to know more about that, you can watch it. But as far as this right here, it's more about, we need to get back on, because think of it this way. Reason why those promotions are taking off too is because it's also, you got to look at it this, it's given multiple athletes multiple opportunities. It's not just for the elite, because look at it. If you want to go to elite levels, we know East vs. West, King of the Table, those are the elite of the elite, And I'm not saying one organization is better than the other, But if those guys are going over there and competing, what does that leave here? It leaves the door open to where what Neil's doing, Neil's looking for matchups, The Monster Factory looking for matchups. AEW looking for matchups. what Magnus doing in Canada, looking for matchups. But it's opening the door for other people, right? So why sit there and bash each other as far as promoters? You know, we should cheer each other on, because one day, I know a lot of us want to be on that stage. We want to be on there, you know. When WAL was in its early stages and it was tournament format, it's probably one of the funnest times there. I mean, I never got the opportunity to go to Las Vegas, even though I qualified because of work or whatnot. But I was able to put on those qualifiers that we had, the 50-state qualifiers. Not sure how many qualified from Hawaii or Iowa, but you know what I'm saying, all right? And I qualified, never got a chance to go to Vegas, but those were fun times because now you get to go there and see, man, you know, who can I beat? You know, who can I compete with and show them what I got and put everybody on a big stage. And then when that morphed into super matches, you know, then it was kind of, you know, whittled down to where it's a select few. And we all want to know, hey, is there a way to get back on there? And that, you know, Wall did have some undercards, dark matches, if you want to call that, you know, because I'm a pro wrestling fan. So we all knew dark matches were the matches that you had, but they weren't really televised. So yeah, they had that going on. And that was your, you know, foot to get in the door as far as WL super matches, right? And then it was more like, okay, well, it was awesome. And then the contracts came up then, you know. Some people that I know got a contract, but it was a one-match contract. Then it's like, okay, I'm going to go ahead and do the best I can to see if I get another opportunity for that. Or some people signed a contract and they only got one match, was never seen again on that particular promotion. And then COVID kind of, you know, put a cap on all that kind of stuff, you know. So, again, we're at a good situation for the sport. We just need to quit fighting each other, you know, with the stupid ass trolls and stuff, the stupid ass negativity and things like that. We just need to knock that shit off. If you want this sport to grow, stop bashing each other. Stop. No need for that. The more we fight each other on certain things within the community, the more we're going to stay neutral. And who's that good for? Anyway, feel free to go ahead and comment. Y'all have a good day.